snatch the pebble from my hand. When you take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to leave.
So, good day, Master Gary.
Good day.
Good day.
Master Eddie.
I got my pebbles on my hand. You're going to snatch it? And I'm the grasshopper. And he is the master.
Master Paul.
So, yeah, so the reason that I call him master is because he's actually from the Shaolin Temple.
Yeah, actually.
So you see all this T-shirt.
Yeah, Shaolin Temple T-shirt. I'm doing this. When you're hot in China,
yeah.
this is the thing to do.
Yeah.
You roll up your T-shirt.
No. Try not to do this because it will spoil our whole show.
The image.
No, don't do it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the Shaolin Temple. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shaolin Temple.
Yeah. And the reason why that we talk about Kung Fu and the Shaolin Temple and there's is this one the 18th or the 19th? The 19th episode. 19th episode. How time flies.
It does, isn't it?
Yeah, and the reason why we are going to talk about it because Gary had a recent pilgrimage.
I think you could call it that.
Yeah, the pilgrimage to Shaolin Temple, and right now he is the Kung Fu master, and I'm his disciple.
Yeah, from watching these shows.
Yeah.
And I always long to see the actual Shaolin Temple, and I actually did.
Yeah. So
Having fun, huh?
yeah. How you feel about the whole pilgrimage?
I felt having fun, happy and excited.
Excited. Yeah.
Happy and excited. Yeah.
And what have you learned?
I have learned that it's really quite ancient, really. You know, it's really quite ancient, and it's from maybe 1,500 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been there. It's had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
So when they talk about ransacking or burning and destroying the temple, that's happened over history a number of times.
Yeah. And what grades have you got in the Kung Fu training right now?
Oh, that's what people say when you go there, but you don't have time.
But in ancient times when they have this very rigorous and very difficult Kung Fu training. When the student lived, it was not like that. Not just snatching the pebbles. Actually, you have to go through a very narrow lane, and with all these robots who fight with you. And if you can defeat them, then you have to use the arms to hold up a cauldron, and which will leave
a hot cauldron, yeah.
The marks.
That's right. That was on the opening sequences of the Kung Fu show.
Yeah. So I don't see.
Unforgettable.
I don't see any marks. I presume you haven't. Oh well, actually, there is.
No, that's my wrist pad.
Okay.
My wrist pad.
So I presume you have not gone through the whole.
Not through. No, we didn't have time.
No, we don't have time.
We're on a tour.
Yeah.
We only have half a day.
Yeah,
and you have to follow the flag.
And
go around the tour, go around all the temples, get back on the everybody back on the coach.
But they don't have summer course right now.
They do actually. There's something like was it 180,000 students?
Oh yeah.
In 1,000 different schools.
Yeah,
so I heard.
Yeah.
In the Shaolin town.
Yeah.
There are. So it's still an ongoing thing. It's not.
So I envy it, Gary, because I haven't got all this training, and what I can do is to do some Wing Chun class and Thai boxing class in 2 or 3 days in a week.
Yeah.
So
if I had the time,
I can't stand up to Gary. If he want to fight me.
Peace.
No, we don't. We are peaceful people.
Peace.
Peace. Okay.
Maybe I'm going to go through the trip, hey Eddie.
Sure. What have you got? Have you got some PowerPoints?
We have. Where are we?
Where?
Shanghai, of course.
Changzhou.
Chengzhou.
Yeah.
Chengzhou. Yeah.
For those people who are not familiar with the geography,
let me show you on the PowerPoint.
Show you PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Changzhou is in Henan.
Henan. Yeah.
Which is somewhat far away from Hong Kong.
It takes about 7 hours on the fast train, and
Gotit.
It's about Gotit, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes about 2,000 kilometers roughly,
Yeah.
And which is not too bad. It's $2,000 both ways. Return trip is $2,000. The China travel service.
Yeah.
You can book it, so that's not bad really.
Yeah.
And you can see the speed. Look, next one.
Okay. This is you?
Yep, this is me.
On the
309 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, very fast. And then who else?
And then my camera
this
crew.
Is Matthew.
Yeah, my camera crew and Aaron. I mean, he knows a lot about Chinese culture. They both do actually. You know, so they're excellent, and they're trilingual, so they can translate for me. This is a picture of Zhengzhou.
Zhengzhou, okay.
It's a massive city. It's 9 million people.
Yeah.
But unlike, you know, Hong Kong is broken up by its topography. It's got the mountain and the sea and everything, which makes Hong Kong still beautiful, whatever you do to it, I think, really, you know. But here it's on a plain. It just goes on and on and on and on.
So you see, this is Zhengzhou, but we also have to talk about Luoyang, because of the very ancient city of China, okay? And then right now, so where
we based ourselves in Zhengzhou. I can recommend the Jingjian
Hotel?
Yep, Jingjian. 240 renminbi for a night.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, it was a nice clean room, you know, no fridge, but a nice TV, nice shower, nice bed.
Yeah.
You know, nice enough, you know.
Yeah.
So
where
we based ourselves in Zhengzhou here.
Okay.
And then, so the first day we went to, as you say, where has it gone? Where are you? Where have we got? Shaolin Temple. Sorry, let's get down here.
You lost your way.
Yeah. Shaolin Temple.
This one.
Yeah, Shaolin Temple.
Here. So how do you get from Zhengzhou to Shaolin Temple?
In a minivan. We booked a tour each day. You know, booked a tour each day. The first day was in a minivan. I went to the Shaolin Temple.
Yeah.
Next to the Shaolin Temple is the Forest of Pagodas.
Yeah.
So maybe we could show those pictures, and then we show that was the first morning.
Yeah.
And we did a heck of a lot, really. So there we are. I'm doing a yoga pose because I got a yoga t-shirt on.
Yeah.
This is the entrance.
Oh, you see.
Well, I got a couple of videos of this. Really.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These monks or?
Yeah, junior monks.
Junior monks.
Junior monks doing the show.
Okay.
It's the one of the guard gods kind of thing.
Yeah. I see all the things are so new, and I think they have recent renovation of the temple.
This is Sun Min, the signature of a Tang dynasty.
I doubt very much.
But that's what they say.
I doubt very much.
Yeah, this little detail, one of the temples.
Yeah, the temple. Okay. Oh, these are the
inside the temple. Yeah.
Illustrations of how the ancient monks do the training, the kung fu training. So, have you learned anything from these pictures?
Not enough time, you know. You're going around on the tour. You just got enough time to go around. You haven't got time to sit down for 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh.
But anyway, you can see these pictures and.
Yeah. In my dreams, I would learn something. I would sit down and do a sketch because I like to draw. But you know.
Yeah.
I think this is Dal Moor. I think.
Dal Moor,
I think. Yeah. This is the Forest of Pagodas, where if you were a known monk, well-known monk, you would be buried here.
Yeah.
And they similar construction actually to the Bagan temples back in Myanmar.
Yeah.
Looks very similar, and a similar time.
Yeah.
So maybe 1 or 2 videos there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Day one.
Day one.
These are quite Shaolin.
This one.
Maybe a bit more volume.
No,
most was rebuilt in the 1980s. There was actually destroyed in 1928.
Yeah.
I've known about this place for 40 years. So it's a very exciting moment for me, really.
Sure.
And then again, this is outside the Dal Moor temple. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe the volume can go.
Outside the Dal Moor temple, built in honour of Dal Moor, the man who 1,500 years ago brought Kung Fu to Shaolin.
Yeah, 1,500 years ago. As you see, it's quite busy, really. Maybe one of the, maybe number 3 is the best one, I think. The show, yeah. The show. Watch one of the shows. Only 30 seconds, yeah. They actually put on one after the other, half a dozen performances, actually. inconsiderate people.
But
anyway,
this is much better than the kung fu of Kwai Chang King.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the real thing. You know, really
The real thing. Yeah.
And say 180,000 people doing it today. So go back to the PowerPoint, maybe. Can we?
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
thing.
sure. And then go back to the PowerPoint. Okay.
That's just one morning, you know. It's really a thing. Then we went to the Longmen Grottos.
Which is around the Loyang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different from the Morgo grottos. Different style altogether. Quite different. You know, different thing. You know, altogether.
Because we talk about the Dun Huang and grottos about 2 or 3.
That's right. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. On the way there, we stopped in at a Tang Dynasty tricolour pottery. Yeah.
In Cantonese, we say this is Tong Sam Choi.
Tong Sam Choi.
Tricolour.
Yeah. Sam Choi. Yeah. Tong Sam Choi. Yeah.
So this is a very precious, how do you say?
Souvenir.
Souvenir. Yeah. And well, what are we going to talk about?
No, I think you can buy it down the road in Yuhua, but
yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
It actually comes from China, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it is.
I think that's I think the horse is the classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Just like this one.
Yeah, and then
This is
quite
the
some-
the lion.
Lion.
The lion.
lion with the power ball.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Some Beatty, yeah. Anyway,
Fish.
and the fish. So then we actually got to Longmen Grottos,
Yeah.
which look like this.
Would you mind to explain what the word grottos mean?
Well, grottos is caves, really. Kind of caves with that are made into a special place. Father Christmas has a grotto.
Really?
Yeah, Father Christmas he lives in a grotto, for example. But it's a special place. It's made into a special place.
I guess in the ancient ages, some people, if they want to do some religious contemplation or thinking,
That's right. Yeah.
got into this cave.
Into a cave, you know, and
The same in
embellish it, you know, decorate it somehow.
The same in the West.
Yeah, decorate it in somehow, and
Yeah,
it becomes
yeah.
and the cave becomes a grotto.
Yeah.
But these are carved, mostly carved into the rock. You know, this is carved into the rock.
Yeah.
More than painted. There's a bit of painting, but you know.
Yeah. Well, they got a lot of paintings too.
But a lot of them, I included this one, have had their heads chopped off in the Cultural Revolution.
Yeah.
Or cultural destruction, whatever you like to call it.
Yeah.
It goes. I mean, we're only going to show you a few little photographs here because there's
Well,
so much.
I would like to say some more thing about this too. Remember in the Afghanistan, they also
They also, yeah.
yeah, they also
Yeah, the
did-
Muslims,
they,
yeah, that was it,
they
yeah.
also did that.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. What is this?
Just some more, just some small ones, you know.
I mean, is this on the clay on the cliffs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, carved into it. There's not actually, you know.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
So how do you get into this case?
You can't. These are too small. It's a really small scale. It's not this scale. This is about this size. These ones, yeah.
Well, but did people actually stay inside?
Not inside this. This is too small. But the other parts, yeah, you know. There's the team, you know. Outside the main one, and there's so many, you know. I mean,
so
view,
many.
yeah, view from the
yeah,
side there, right,
yeah,
kind of thing
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I took a video of the main thing, Eddie, of the main,
The
day
day
one,
two?
day one.
Day
Still,
one.
still day one. This is
Still
all.
day
It was an
one.
intense trip, I tell you.
Yeah.
It was an intense trip. Maybe this one. Really?
Here we are in the Longmen Grottos. This is maybe the most impressive statue of all. 17 metres tall. Even the ears are 1.9 metres.
The ears are 1.9 metres.
Empress Wu, made in the Tang Dynasty.
And the Tang Dynasty, after the image of Empress Wu, you know, who was not a very nice person by all accounts, really. Efficient but ruthless.
Ruthless. You see, amazing. All these statues and carving, they are comparable to the Gothic cathedral of the West.
That's what I think. You know, when I go around, like in Myanmar a couple of weeks ago as well. You know, I think, you know, what does it look like to an Eastern person going to the West?
Yeah.
I'm a Western person coming to the East. You know.
So you see there's religious passion or religious urge.
Yeah.
So they can be
fervor,
can be the motivation of great artistic works.
You can, yeah, really. Another little one here, just to show you how extensive it is, really.
Longmen Grottos, even more Longmen photos, and we just couldn't.
There's so many really, and we didn't have the time, you know. I think with the video you actually get a bit more of a scope on the photograph.
Old age dog fun.
So that's day one.
Day one.
Only one day, my goodness me.
Yeah. So we come to the second day.
The second day, yeah.
Day two.
Day two, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that. I'll go back to the
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Sorry.
Yeah.
Same PowerPoint. Make
Same
it easy.
PowerPoint. Yeah. Okay. And then
There you go.
The map.
Taiyuan Gorges, which is north of Zhengzhou.
Oh.
It was 3 hours north.
Let me see what is the.
Oh, you can't really see from it. Maybe
No,
you
no, I
can.
can.
You can.
Taiyuan.
Taiyuan, yeah.
But I didn't know that they are gorgeous in Taiyuan. So, yeah.
So it's of the coach. There's the. Now this is the lady tour leader. There's a whole coach full of people on this trip.
Yeah.
But this man was carrying her sunflower because she didn't have a flag. She had a sunflower. We had to follow the sunflower.
Oh, okay.
And it's so organised, you know. You get one of these kind of like credit card things to go through the barrier.
雲台山. This is the pass.
Yeah.
The pass.
To go to different sections of the
Yeah.
boardwalk thing, and you also put your fingerprint, which is into the system instantaneously.
Oh, so advanced, so
Yeah.
technologically advanced.
Yeah.
But does it mean that if I carry this pass and I can still go to the same
Not
place?
you, because you haven't got your fingerprint in the system.
I can just cut you off.
No, that's terrible.
So what are the beautiful scenery?
But
Which is
just
the-
flick through a few pictures in here. Just a few pictures here, really.
Oh, it is the gorge.
Yeah, the gorge. Yeah, a gorge, which is a deeply cut river, really, isn't it? A valley, really, very deep valley. It's quite beautiful, but then again, you know, they said meet back here at the coast at 12 o'clock. Just enough time to get around this circuit.
Yeah.
And there's the reality of how many people.
But my fear is that if you got so many people in there, that will spoil the whole place.
And this day, I think we were lucky
Yeah.
because there were about like feeder buses. There were about 5 operating.
Yeah.
And on the car park when we went down, there were another 50 ready.
Yeah.
So it could have been 10 times as busy as this.
But this was, there used to be a beach.
A beach, yeah. So this is levels of sand, levels of sandstone built up over the years.
Yeah.
And from earthquakes, it's cracked.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's how it's built.
The sedimentary rock.
Yeah, the sedimentary rock, and then it's cracked by earthquakes.
But this is
You go through a kind of like tunnel, you know.
What
cave.
about this green light?
That's artificial.
Artificial. Okay. Yeah. Oh, these are the waterfall.
Yeah. That's the iconic picture, really, that
Sure,
you see on here as well.
Yeah.
And look,
A lot of people.
that's the thing. You know, I'm giving you a real
Yeah. This is
the
the
long life spring.
Long life spring.
Drink this water, and you'll be.
Really?
Will you watch the next slide? Did it work? I don't know, really.
No.
I took 1 or 2 video there. One or two
Okay.
video there.
And then the day 2 video.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So there.
This one?
Yep. Oh, never mind.
Beautiful sandstone, red sandstone gorge, formed 1.2 billion years
1.2 billion years
ago.
ago.
A layer of sediment on the bottom of the sea, and then shaken apart by earthquakes. Look how beautiful. What is formed is beautiful. The Hongxi
And there's a little man in a boat who keeps it clear of rubbish.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the Grand Canyon of United States.
Piaoleng.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Standing before this view of the sandstone bridge here, this is a photo point, and you have to queue up to take a photo here.
Yeah, you have to queue to take your own photograph.
By tourist attraction in China.
You see, the water is already not very clean.
And there's even a little man in a boat who's picking the rubbish out.
Yeah.
This is, let me show a few seconds of this. You can see on the way, in the afternoon, you saw a little Tai Chi exhibition there, you know.
Yeah.
So,
The day, what else?
Zhengzhou.
Back to
Zhengzhou.
Yeah.
And we just to show you, here's a shopping centre in Zhengzhou that we
Yeah.
went to for our evening meal.
Yeah.
You know, that's what a shopping centre looks like in Zhengzhou.
Yeah.
You got IMAX cinema. I
Kaifeng.
couldn't find the map. So, but anyway, Kaifeng.
Yeah.
Judge Bao.
Still in Henan. Yeah.
Henan, and this is only about 1 hour east of Zhengzhou.
Baogong, Judge Bao.
Yeah. And this is the Kaifeng, the ancient capital from 3,500 years ago. The Shan dynasty or something.
The Song dynasty.
Yeah.
Do you actually saw the scripture of this judge?
Well, you see, you see, there's the outside of the temple. There's the kind of entrance. There's a dragon. So not many places have a dragon. This one's been bestowed a dragon, like the Lanhua temple I went to in about May or something.
Oh, this is the
portrait of a
portrait.
It's a poem written by Judge Bao.
Let me see. The calligraphy is not really too good.
And there's a diorama of one of the cases, diorama there. And it's a bit dark, that's the trouble, really.
Yeah.
My camera broke down after the first side, right of my friends.
Oh, okay.
The portrait of him. This is a model of the city in those days.
Yeah. It is a very ancient city. There's a temple.
This is the temple, and then we went to the Iron Pagoda Park.
Yeah.
It's not really made of iron; it's made of tiles, but because of its colour, this is 13 stories high.
Yeah.
And some details. It's made of tiles.
You can actually go.
We went inside. We went inside up 13 stories.
Yeah.
Coming down was the problem.
Yeah.
It's really steep and really narrow, and you see the views from all 4 sides. I just included the river view, so it's not easy. And all these tiles, they're all detailed like this. You know? Somebody put a lot of work into it. And they had a.
Well, what are you doing?
They had a. I'm doing the tree, but anyway, this is the different poses. Different kung fu poses in the park. This is a garden in amongst the park as well. You know. And
Meditation?
This is the welcoming gesture.
Oh yeah, gesture. Yeah.
And this is another beautiful view.
Sure. We should stay on this.
leaving the park.
Vast.
I was so sweaty. I was glad to have the seat by the air conditioner. And this is what they drink. This is the soft drink.
The soft drink.
This is the soft drink that they drink in.
Let me see. What was it? Vinegar.
No, well, it's quite good for health apparently. Yeah. But it's dates.
Dates. Oh, okay, yeah, dates. Yeah, red dates.
Red dates. Yeah, red dates. Hongzhou, that's right, Hongzhou. And then in the afternoon we went to the Qingming Seng Hotel. Yeah, that's a good. Well remembered. I bought this little souvenir. Which was in Hong Kong a few years ago, wasn't it? Animated. Oh no, it's always the way, isn't it?
The digital version.
That's right, the digital version.
Yeah.
Maybe you carry on a minute. I'll just try and do it.
Yeah. Oh, you can open this the whole thing. Let me do it, and you do the talking.
Okay. No, you do the PowerPoint. Now,
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. So the next one is we have the. There were different shows. We went down different shows.
Yeah. Is this inside the city?
Yeah, inside. They call it Millennium City.
Millennium City.
They call it Millennium City. I'll just show people. This is the map.
Yeah.
This is the map of the Millennium City.
Yeah.
Another 5A tourist scenic spot.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
you see, I'm more expert than Gary in untying the knots.
You can dream about seeing before 1,000 years. Right. And you can buy a lovely souvenir.
So you see the whole Qingming Seng Hotel is on my hand. I can stretch the whole picture,
you can
but barely manage.
Just about manage.
Well, what are we going to do about this? Should we put this in our studio?
That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would kind of make it a cultured studio, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah.
So various shows. So we get down here, and you watch one show, and then everybody gets to the next one. The ladies on stilts and some men as well doing acrobatic, and they're doing some the kind of circus act, really, I suppose. A poor little guy, and he had a cigarette in his mouth, and he used the dragon whip to put the cigarette out. Poor little guy, you know. And then he hopping on his head up all these steps. I felt sorry for him, really.
Yeah.
And there's a girl contortionist.
Do you call this acrobatics?
Contortionist.
Contortionist.
Who can move their body like much more than the normal people, you know. And a man breathing fire. So all the kind of things. I suppose that was old television back in the Sung Dynasty.
Yeah,
in a way, you know. And then they had a kind of another little drama scene, and then there were people who were riding horses, and they had a feeble game of polo. But anyway, that kind of game of polo there. And then it's back over the Rainbow Bridge. You can see a part of the scene here, back over the Rainbow Bridge. And this thing here, this is, they do have the night show here, the light show, but the guide said it wasn't that good, so. Yeah. And there's my fans.
Sure. So what they are doing was to recreate the daily lives in Song Dynasty.
Yeah, recreate that.
Which will be about, let me see, about 7 or
1,000 years ago, something like that.
Well,
maybe,
yeah,
1,000
years.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
I think Judge Bowers, he was born in 999.
The 10th century.
He was born in 999 and died in 1062 or something like that. So.
Well, he's
but he only spent 1 or 2 years in Kaifeng, apparently.
Yeah. He was an actual person in history, but right now you all got all these legends are. I think they are just fictions. Yeah. So never mind about Judge Bao. Wow.
So it was an intense, but you know, as you can see, it's a wonderfully entertaining trip, really.
And then
but they don't really work. Maybe the third day. Sorry.
The third day.
The third day. What happened?
The third day. Yeah.
That was the third day. Sorry, that was the see. That was all done in 3 days. You know.
Yeah.
That was all done in 3 days, but they don't really work very well. But number 2 video, number 3. Yeah, that was quite good.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah. It's on the side.
The Iron Pagoda, which is really made of glazed bricks, actually. It's been here since 1049. It's 55 meters high.
It's been there 1049. It's survived so many earthquakes and floods and everything, this thing. But because apparently the alluvial plain, from the Yellow River, it's got so much sediment that it rises, I think it's 10 meters every century.
Yeah.
The ground is rising all the time. So this was actually on a hill, but now it's on the level ground.
On level ground.
Yeah.
Then Judge Bao?
Judge Bao, yeah.
Here we are in Kwai Fung at the temple complex dedicated to Judge Bao, icon of justice in China. And he was born in 1999 and died in
999, sorry.
You can find
it's hot.
His original poem, original signature, and an original portrait of his, as well as a splendid diorama and a model of the city and a statue of him as well. It's a wonderful complex.
They really put some effort, you know, into recreating these places, really.
Because it will be very important to the tourist industry of the city.
Very lucrative.
Yeah. Right now, because some of them become very rich, and then they really want to travel around and spend money.
And it is mostly mainland tourists. On the first day to Shaolin and the Longmen Grottos, there were other Western tourists there.
Yeah.
But on the second day to the Taiyuan Grottos, and on the gorges, Taiyuan Gorges. On the third day to the Qingming Sengho Toll and Judge Bao Temple, I was the only Westerner.
Okay.
Yeah,
because they are not very familiar or knowledgeable about Chinese history.
No,
there's still a lot of places that you can go as a foreigner.
But to me, Judge Bao, you know, I've seen him on TV for years now, you know.
Yeah. So what else have we got?
That was the trip, really.
That was
the trip. You know, it was only a short trip. It was 1 day going, 3 days there, 1 day coming back.
So what a pity that you stay such a short time in Shaolin Temple.
But you know, everybody's busy, so my film crew and me, we had to kind of match our schedule somehow, you know.
Yeah.
And we could only manage to match 5 days that we could all manage to be free at the same time. That was the problem, really.
Maybe
that's Hong Kong people, right?
Maybe next time I should go with Gary to Shaolin Temple.
That would be
to
nice.
do
yeah.
my own pilgrimage.
That was nice. It'd be nice. It's a great place to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
So
was.
shall we say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Yeah. See you
Goodbye.
next time. Bye bye.